These are the top 6 teams that I saw. Number 1, and it wasn't close, I'm going with Washington. It wasn't as though Michigan State completely had a meltdown. No. UW, it was dismantling. It was strategic. It was surgical. And it began with their quarterback, Heisman candidate quarterback, Michael Penix. He did a little bit of everything against the top 15 Michigan State. Threw for almost 400 yards. He's gone for almost 350 in every game this season. But I love the leadership, the intangibles, and the team. After every scoring play, watch how the team reacts. I watch how he reacts, and then watch how these new players continue to grow and gain confidence. I'm talking about Wayne Taulapapa, the captain transfer from Virginia. How about that touchdown catch on the side of the end zone? That was a perfectly thrown ball. I love the catch, and I love what they're doing on offense. And then give up a sack against the team that led the nation in sacks coming into this game. Keep an eye on UW. Number 2, I got to go to the Ducks. Who would have thought after week 1 that Oregon would win in dominating fashion against BYU? Probably not many people outside of that practice facility. But you saw them grow from week 1, 29 missed tackles. Week 2, 2 missed tackles. And didn't see very many when I watched the game against BYU. What did I see? I saw a team rallying to the football. I saw Brandon Dorlus look like an All-American candidate as an edge rusher defensive lineman. And I saw Bo Nix continually playing with confidence. A lot of people getting involved in the backfield, and Terrence Ferguson, right now, he's a leading candidate for first team all Pac-12 at tight end. He finds the end zone yet again. 2 more scores for him. Dan Lanning, won't be easy this weekend, but they have his team playing with incredible confidence. It doesn't even seem like it's the same team we saw in week 1. Number 3, the USC Trojans. Top 10 team in the country. This offensive firepower is real. And how about the defense against Jake Haener when he was healthy and in that ball game? They made a lot of plays when they needed to. It wasn't perfect, but I love their performance. Let's go to the Heisman candidates. Yes, plural. Caleb Williams. He's been real in every single game. Jordan Addison, been relatively unstoppable in every single game. And this offense is phenomenal. They got a touchdown on 11 of 14 drives that they've had in the first half the entire season. That means if you want to beat USC, you better slow them down early. Cannot wait to see what they do this weekend. Calling this one on the Pac-12 Networks on Saturday night. Number 4, speaking of Saturday night, Oregon State. Yes, they're my 4th most impressive team after this weekend. I get it. It was Montana State. It wasn't Michigan State. This was a team that was number 4 in the country at their level, had done a lot at their level, and this was a prototypical trap game. What did Oregon State do? Complete domination in a unique environment in Portland. They didn't really know the field. Well, they look like they did in all phases. They got to get a little bit better on their special teams coverage units, but they're making plays down the field and made plays on special teams. And I really like the confidence of this defense and new DC Trent Bray. Remember, last year they made the change. He became the guy, and we're watching this defense play with a lot of confidence, specifically in the back end. Well, they will be challenged. That's going to be a big key for them this week. But I like the performance. They did exactly what they should be doing. And in my eyes, they're a top 25 team. Speaking of top 25 teams, number 5 in my top team performances from week 3, it's Washington State. What else do they need to do? I get it. They got to beat Oregon, but I think they've done enough when you comp them against other teams in the top 25 to be in the top 25. Why? Well, you see the development of Cameron Ward at quarterback. Very impressive, almost 300 yards passing, a bunch of touchdowns, very consistent game. Run game is impressive, but it's a defense for me. And I get the offense scored a bunch of points. But Ron Stone Jr., this defensive unit, man, they are moving, they're playing physical, and they're playing without any hesitation. They're going to need that again this weekend against an RPO style of the Oregon Ducks. That one's going to be fun. Saturday afternoon in a top 25. Yes, I said it. Top 25 matchup. And the 6th most impressive team I saw from week 3, well, it was a debate. I had Arizona. It was an impressive win for them to win late. Pac-12 after dark style. Last year, they probably lose that game. But I'm going to go Utah. They avenged last year's loss against San Diego State. It was 0-0 after the first. We weren't really sure what was going to happen. And then the offense happened. A litany of wide receivers making plays. I love the creativity on offense. Cameron Rising looked like we expect him to look. The tight ends running wide open down the field, and the defense absolutely suffocating. They're going to need that as they enter conference play. Big statement. I still think Utah is the favorite to win the league, They're playing more impressive in the last couple weeks after that stumble in week 1. Look forward to this one on Saturday and throughout the season. So there it is, my top 6 teams' performances from week 3. We always go back and look at the tape. What do you think? Where do you disagree? Let me know. I can handle it. I got thick skin. For the AP voters out there, I'm here to help.